Audio tape test 2. Firearm. You will hear an audio script concerning a mission-related topic. This script will be followed by a conversation between two persons. This conversation will relate to the script. You will hear the tape only once. You will make notes of the script and of the conversation. From these notes, you will be instructed either to answer 10 questions or complete a written report of the incident. Good luck. On 17 March 2009, at 1800 hours, the Police National Operations Center received a report regarding the theft of items, including a firearm from the residence of an Umpul residing at a private residence in Delta. The Umpul gave his name as John Anderson, and his mobile phone number was 712-3670. John Anderson said he works at Bravo Police Station. Around 1830 hours, a police patrol with the call sign Alpha 50 attended the residence, which was situated in Paradise Street, Delta. The residence had a high green fence and a sign at the front saying Tropical Apartments. The officers who attended were Paul Lopez and Antonio Jackson from Delta Police Post. Upon arrival, the two officers had a conversation with John Anderson, who stated the following. He arrived home at 1615 hours after finishing his shift at Bravo Police Station. At that time, he placed his Glock 17 pistol bearing serial number Golf Papa 10046 and 2 magazines containing 14 rounds each in a cupboard in the bedroom at the front of the residence. The cupboard was made of thin wood and had a lock attached to the door. He locked the door and placed the key in his pocket before he left the residence to buy some food at Lita Supermarket around 1630 hours. When Mr. Anderson returned to the residence at 1745 hours, he discovered that the bedroom window had been smashed and the cupboard in the bedroom had been forcibly opened. The pistol and 2 magazines had been removed, as well as a Canon camera valued at $250 and a Nokia mobile phone valued at $120. $300 cash and his passport were also missing from a drawer next to the bed. Another Umpul residing at the residence, Peter Miller, also discovered that $125 in cash had been taken from a wallet which was on the chair in the bedroom. A red sports bag with the word Nike on it was also missing. Drawers had been tipped out on the bed, but nothing else was taken from the room. Mr. Anderson had spoken with the neighbors at the residence on the corner of Paradise Street and Beach Road. The neighbors stated that at 1645 hours, they saw a Timorese male left the residence and sped off in a red car with registration 20-528 Tango Lima Sierra. They described the male as being around 20 years old with long brown hair and a mustache, wearing a red shirt, blue jeans, and white shoes. The male was carrying a red bag. Mr. Anderson also discovered that there was a fingerprint on a piece of glass inside the bedroom. Officers Lopez and Jackson subsequently requested the National Operations Center to send a forensic unit to attend the scene. After taking the report, Officers Lopez and Jackson left the residence and continued to patrol the Delta area. A short time later, they saw a male fitting the description given by the neighbors, walking along Beach Road towards Dili. The male was carrying a red sports bag. They stopped the vehicle and approached the male, who dropped the bag and proceeded to run along Beach Road. The officers gave chase and caught him a short time later. The bag was recovered and the male was driven to the Dili Watch House, where he was questioned about the incident. All the property stolen was found intact in the red sports bag and was placed in the exhibit room. The firearm was taken to the armory pending forensic examination.
You will now hear a conversation between two persons.
Congratulations, Antonio. Once again, you have managed to make a very good arrest. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir. I was not alone, but was with Anpol Pedro Lopez. Together, we were in
Alpha
50 Patrol Resource.
Oh, I note that. You two make a good team. Can you briefly tell me the facts of the case, please?
Sir, the complainant is Ampul John Anderson, who works in
Bravo
Police Station.
Our Ampul, where does he stay? Has he been informed of the arrest?
Yes, sir. Ampul Anderson stays in tropical apartments along Paradise Street. I had notified him through his mobile phone number 712-3670 pertaining to the arrest and the recovery of the stolen items.
Excellent. Please proceed.
According to Ampul Anderson, he got home at 1615 hours today and placed his Glock 17 pistol bearing serial number Golf Papa 10046 together with 2 magazines, each containing 14 rounds, in the cupboard in his room. He locked the cupboard and then went to Lita Supermarket at 1630 hours.
Did he lock it?
Yes, he did, and put the key in his pocket. When he returned, he discovered that his bedroom window had been smashed and the cupboard was broken. His pistol and the 2 magazines were missing, along with a Canon camera valued at $250, a Nokia mobile phone valued at $120, cash $300, and his passport, which were all kept in a drawer next to the bed.
Does he stay alone at the apartment?
No, sir. Another uncle, namely Peter Miller, is also staying with him. Uncle Miller discovered that $125 was stolen from his wallet, which was placed on a chair in the bedroom. A Nike red sports bag was also missing. Drawers were tipped out on the bed. No other things were stolen.
Is there any eyewitnesses?
Yes, sir. Uncle Anderson neighbors who live at the house on the corner of Paradise Street and Beach Road saw a Timorese male leave the apartment and sped off in a red car with registration number 20-528 Tango Lima Sierra. They described the male as being around 20 years old with long brown hair and a mustache, wearing a red shirt, blue jeans, and white shoes. They said the male was carrying a red bag.
What other incriminating evidence was found at the scene?
A piece of glass with a fingerprint mark was found inside the bedroom. The forensic unit was summoned to the scene to dust and analyze it.
Then, how did you manage to arrest the culprit?
After attending the case, we patrolled in the vicinity and spotted a male fitting the description given by the neighbors, walking along Beach Road towards
Dili.
When he saw us, he ran off along Beach Road. We caught him and brought him back to Dili district. We recovered the exhibits, including the firearm, which is now in the armory waiting for forensic examination.
Has the investigation officer been informed?
Yes, sir.
Excellent, Antonio. You and Umpo Lopez have done us proud.
End of conversation.